Hey folks, rinimt here and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Why, pray tell, do I have the Hall of the Novice menu open? Because there's new stuff in it. They're finally teaching various attack markers. And yeah, there's actually 3 new exercises. So there's even a little notification that hey, there's something new, but I kind of already cleared it. Oh, here we go. As the Hall of Novice offers training exercises for party combat, as your level rises, you will face greater combat challenges with all manner of dangerous enemy attacks. These exercises are designed to arm you with the knowledge you'll need to survive. Upon completing them, you'll receive a Neophyte's Ring, which increases experience earned by 30% until level 60. Not that I needed it back then, but let's do it. React to attack markers. So we don't specifically did, but I'm like, hey, it's content to show off. So let's show it off. Welcome, Mistress Ariana. In this training exercise, we'll have you carry out a variety of common evasive maneuvers. My agent here will serve as your opponent. Try to get a sense of for her oncoming attacks and handle them accordingly. Of course, I've also already gone over all these, like, in various fights, but take your starting position when you are ready to begin. At least somewhat vaguely mention them. Alright, so, whoop, starting position. As you doubtless know, no few magics strike a wide radius around a given target. The marker of such an attack will often look like this. If you sense that you've been marked, do well to move away from your allies so that they aren't caught in the blast, and then run into them and blah blah blah, running everyone, then you stack 5 of them at once. The danger is greater still if an ally is targeted at the same time. Stand too close to one another and you will suffer double the impact. Let the exercise begin. 3, 2, 1. Wah! Stay safely away from your allies, so you can kind of almost do that there, but as long as you house it, yeah. Bravo, Mistress Ariana! Start the next exercise, take your starting position. Am I in it? Now it's back here. Now it's back here! Okay. Our next exercise features a strike so powerful it cannot be endured alone. Allow me to demonstrate its marker. Should the enemy perform such an attack, you and your allies must stand together in order to weather it. Upon sensing this marker, locate its target and make your way there as quick as you can. Let the exercise begin. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so there's like... the range on this is like actually pretty much the circle there. As long as you're in it, within that little circle, it's definitely fine. Oh wait, still want to see yourself. Bravo, Mr. Stone. Among you adventurers, I'm given to understand these are known as stack markers. It brings odd to my ears, but I suppose it matters not. Start the next exercise with your starting position. They're like, yeah, okay, the community calls it stack markers. Next we will look at a lethal variety of attack that none but a tank can handle. Behold its marker. Wah! It's on the mark! Send help! Remember, only the tank is equipped to survive a blow of this magnitude. Any other caught in this blast won't be left standing. Now for a proper demonstration, everyone position yourself so the tank may shield against the strike alone. DBS can weather it with enough support. I have first-hand experience in this matter. 3, 2, 1. Look out! They to take Buster area of effect attack. I was actually kind of close to that. Bravo! These attacks pack quite a punch. Should it fall to you to deal with it, you do well to employ what abilities you have to lighten the damage. Doesn't exercise, take your starting position. Yeah, it's like, hey tanks, just make sure you know those defensive cooldowns you have. Use them appropriately. And healers, shield your tank. You all have some kind of shield to put them on them. Next, let's practice how to handle a more persistent threat. Take note of Mistmarker. I guess Light Mages is a little later, but still. What will follow is a chain of attacks that chase you doggedly. You must stay on the move all the while keeping away from your allies. Let the exercise begin. 3, 2, 1. Lead the homing attack away from your allies. So, group. Take it away from the group. 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 Now, normally we want to keep moving, but they kind of showed off this one in the live letter, so I knew it was insanely slow. Spectacular work. With that, your basic training is complete. Now come and speak with me if you'd like to attempt my final challenge. Hello. Now that you've learned the basics, it's time to put your knowledge to the test. Overcome this final challenge, and your training will be complete. That's the final challenge. We'll now begin the final challenge. Once you're prepared, take your starting position. Allow me to test all that you have learned thus far. In this exercise, you'll face a slew of different attacks, each of which you must deal with appropriately and minimize the harm you sustain. Let the exercise begin. 3, 2, 1. Alright, survive all the attacks. Okay, so there's an AoE happening outside. We've got Earthquake Marker, Sona thingy. That aggressive combat tactics is commendable indeed, Mr. Sariana. Alright, we got the stack marker and they're going back here. Magically judged! You handled that flawlessly. What do you make of this? Let's split into 2 groups. So Tank Buster. They really are like, make sure you go into this little hole. Precisely what I'd hoped to see. I'm just gonna chill here. Hi! See, the NPCs are also doing the same thing I am. Just run a little bit. Now we're kind of just doing a dance. I'm pleased you took the lesson to heart. You handled every last threat with finesse. With pleasure that I declare you have passed the challenge. Woohoo! We got 10,000 experience. Wait. We got 400 gil! I'm rich! Alright, hold the Novice. React to floor markers. Let's go. Welcome, Mr. Sariana. In this training exercise, we will have you carry out a medley of cutting-edge tactical maneuvers. My agent here will serve as your opponent. Try to get a sense of her for her oncoming attacks and handle them accordingly. Take your starting position. We are ready to begin. Which is going to be over here. Ah, the edge of the arena is electrified. First, let's discuss knockback attacks. The mark will look like this. As soon as you sense it, you will have but a few moments to position yourself before you're pushed a set distance from its point of impact. For this exercise, I placed a ring of lightning ether around the arena. Your goal is to position yourself such that you won't get sent hurtling into it. Exercise begin. 3, 2, 1. Stand and knock back without touching the lightning. I'm gonna hit arm's length. What happens if I do this? Aha! Bravo! You hit arm's length. For the next exercise, take your starting position. They don't even comment like, oh, there's some, like, there is attack. Oh, I was in the spot. There's attacks that can help you withstand it without moving. While we're at it, let's review a common variant. Take note of this marker. Oh, they're teaching about this. Unlike last time, I don't recommend you stand directly to the center of it, lest you receive a most painful blow to the skull. So this was first introduced with Sephiroth. And so, once more, I challenge you to avoid being flung into the lightning. Where will you stand? This time. Let the exercise begin. 3, 2, 1. Bravo. Again, you can knock back, arm's length, sure cast that. As long as you're in the bad. Didn't hit. Next, we'll demonstrate a proximity attack. Its marker pulses outward like so. With these, the closer you are to its point of impact, the greater the damage you stand to take. Thus, whenever you see that ominous light pulsing along the ground, I advise you to distance yourself as much as possible. Let the exercise begin. 3, 2, 1. We'll just be out here. Yeah, this is where they are anyway. Bravo. Barely a scratch, hey? Sometimes the simplest solution is to get the hells out of there, so to speak. For the next exercise, take your starting position. Yeah, it's behind me, isn't it? Next, let's move on to tower tactics. This type of attack is one that must be endured rather than avoided. Via the tower marker, if no one stands inside it to weaken its impact, the entire party will suffer a devastating blow. Therefore, one person must volunteer to take the tower, shielding the rest of the party from far greater casualties. Let the exercise begin. 3, 2, 1. Occupy tower to minimize damage. Bravo. As an exercise, take your starting position. Now let's cover a variant of the tower marker. Again, one of you will need to stand inside to protect the others. Lest you forget, if the tower goes unoccupied, the entire party will pay the price. In this case, you must ensure you are standing within the bounds of the circle before the arcane orb strikes the ground. Let the exercise begin. 5 tower, minimize damage. I'm guessing this is mine. spectacular work. With that, your basic training is complete. Now, come and speak with me if you'd like to attempt my final challenge. You've learned the basics and put your knowledge to the test. We'll begin the final challenge once you're prepared to take your starting position. Let me test all that you've learned thus far. This series will face a slew of different attacks, each of which you must deal with appropriately to minimize the harm you sustain. Let the exercise begin. 3, 2, 1. Alright. This is gonna be up carefully. Not get knocked back into the things. Your aggressive combat attack is commendable indeed. Oh, okay, so we're doing a knockback into towers. Normally would not be that slow up. Handle that flawlessly. You dodge both of these. They would probably yell at me if I stand in the middle, which would be like, you know, prime spot, but yeah, no, that would have killed. So that's the way I hope to see. One last push. Alright, half room cleave combined with the towers. I'm pleased you took the lesson to heart. Handle every last try with finesse. It is with pleasure I declare you have passed the challenge. Whoa. One more to go. So follow the novice. What do we got? React to advanced visual indicators. What do we have here? We will find out. This exercise will have you carry out even more advanced tactical maneuvers. My agent here will serve as your opponent. Try to get a sense of her oncoming attacks and handle them accordingly. Take your starting position when you are ready to begin. Oh, you're gonna be in the middle. For your first exercise, allow me to demonstrate the proximity tether. Its marker looks like this. Hello. When entangled with one of these, to remain near the enemy is to risk suffering a painful strike. Instead, use what precious few moments you have to retreat until the tether's magics weaken. Let the exercise begin. 3, 2, 1. Alright. Do yourself until the tether changes. Bravo. Take your starting position. Where are we going? Over here. It's a bomb! Before we move on, there is another type of tether attack I wish to cover. Take note of this marker. Like proximity tethers, these can be intercepted at will, allowing you to sustain a blow on another's behalf. For this exercise, let's suppose your enemy intends to detonate a bomb. To prevent a lethal explosion, your only recourse is to shield the bomb yourself. Let the exercise begin. 3, 2, 1. Take the tether to prevent an explosion. Dude, yeah, it can be as long as you're not behind the thing. of course. That's the next exercise. Take your starting position. I was already in it. Next, I will teach you how to defend against a gaze attack. Behold its marker. Oh gosh, they're doing the microscopic one too. When the spell is cast, all those facing this direction will suffer some manner of unpleasant effect. In this case, petrification. Fortunately, the solution is simple. You need but turn away from the enemy to neutralize its effects entirely. Let the exercise begin. 3, 2, 1. Turn away before it's cast. Group my uptime. Next exercise, take your starting position. It's gonna be back here. For your next exercise, let us discuss stats effects such as poison or paralysis, and therefore, and more importantly, the curing thereof. How about? While there are so many varieties of combat ailments, a fair few can be swiftly relieved with Asuna, which is now insta-cast. This exercise lets you evade the attack as soon as Asuna has done its job. I wonder if this is why they made Asuna insta-cast. There's some stuff in the raid too, but I'm like, I bet they were like, looking at this like, Asuna should be instant. Why did they have a cast time? Amnesia. Amnesia, unable to use abilities. Wow, let me out. Oh, there was a couple more seconds. Spectacular work. With that, your basic training is complete. Now come and speak with me if you'd like to attempt my final challenge. Hi. Comments. Let's go. Go to your starting position. Alright. Allow me to test all that you have learned thus far. Exercise you'll face a slew of different attacks, each of which you must deal with appropriately to minimize the harm you sustain. Let the exercise begin. 3, 2, 1. Oh, whatever. I have all of the attacks. 1, 2 cones. I guess they're proteans, but 1, 2 cones. Press Expendable. Alright, there's gonna be. Nope, nope, nope. You want that one. Alright, cool. Masterfully judged. You handled that flawlessly. Oh, are they doing earthquake? Okay, yeah, so they're doing earthquakes with the look away marker. Precisely what I'd hoped to see. Ah! Worry not, I can hear you. Let me out! Oh gosh, oh my goodness, there's so much free time on that. There's so much time to get out of there. I'm pleased you took the lesson to heart. Just always everywhere with practice precision. These say you passed my final challenge with flying colors. Get the neophyte tree. That is the new Hall of the Novice. They also have new stuff in the combat guide. Like types of markers, so like the targeting markers, AoE markers, stack markers, line stack. Tank Buster, Tank Cleave, Stack, Tank Stack. Homing markers, knockback markers. Purple will have a pull in. Directionals. Okay, if it's purple, you cannot use arm's length or cast. Flare markers. Proximity attacks will target a specific player. Minimize damage. Target should move away from the rest of the party, and vice versa. Towers. Floats on occupied. Tank tower. My tank should occupy multiplayer towers. So showing off like the ones in E8. It's the first one that comes to mind that has that kind of marker. Proximity tethers. Another type of proximity tether, known as a chain, will continuously damage both players to whom it is connected so long as they remain in close proximity of one another. The players can break this tether by moving away from each other. There are acceptable ones, gaze markers, other markers. So, number markers, they're giving them an official name. People aren't going to use it. It's limit cut. People just know it as limit cut. The 1, 2, 3. This is in stuff like Diamond EX, which you haven't seen yet. It's recorded. I need to farm them out. It'll be up eventually. Multiplayer markers, enumerations. Indicates the number of players must stand together to survive the attack as shown by the number of orbs. Countdown markers. Countdowns can count down to aim an attack. If you're caught doing a forbidden action when it reaches at 0, you are penalized. All countdown markers serve the same function regardless of enemy or duty, and over time you'll learn the forbidden actions typically associated with each one. So like the little dice is stop moving. The blizzard one is move. Of course, there's pyretic marker, which is like the blue one there with red, which is used like Sea of Sacrifice. And yeah, so they definitely did a bunch of like upping. You can search it too. The Hall of the Novice, which is good. It would be nice if they made it a required thing for people to go over. Because people are just going to see a notification clear and then ignore it, and then be like, I don't know this kind of mechanic, and I know it's in the Hall of the Novice now. So, yeah, it's cool that they finally updated Hall of the Novice. I've been saying they needed to do something for like level 50-ish for a long time, and they finally have that. They just need to make it required, I think, in order to enter, say, like 8-man duties that don't have duty support, which is only 3 of them. There's only 3 8-mans that have duty support, and it's an Endwalker and Dawn Trail for those. So yeah, that it'd be nice if they made them required for those. But yeah, new Hall of the Novice stuff, which is cool. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider tossing a like, comment, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. Also consider checking out the description, various links, social media, like Blue Sky. I am over there. I'm trying to do better at posting there. Discord, come hang out. Notifications there as well. And yeah, thank you again for watching. Go watch the main LP stuff if you're here just checking this out. And until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!